Let's start in the butterfly position, our hands in a 90 degrees angle. Open your heart space, breathing in deeply and breathing out. Interlace your hands together, stretch them out towards the sky. Open your arms, place them just below your legs. Close your legs. Slowly lift up your legs towards the sky. Bring your hands behind your head and lift up your head. Let's breathe in together. And breathe out, bringing our right leg down and hovering. Breathing in, hovering. And breathing out, lifting the right leg up. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, bring the left leg down and hover. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifting the left leg back up towards the sky. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, hovering. Breathing in, hovering. Breathing out, lifting it up. Continue your own tempo. Let's do our last one. Very good. Bending your knees, placing your feet down on the floor. Removing the towel from below your head. Place your hands next to your hips and lift up your hips. Walk your shoulders under your chest, lifting up the hips. Engage your core and your buttocks. Let's breathe in. Fill up the belly, chest and shoulders with air. And breathe out. Walk your left leg a little bit towards the middle. Lift up your right leg towards the sky. Stretch your knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your right leg down and lift up your left leg towards the sky. Breathe in and out. Place it back down. Lift up your hips and your chest and slowly sink it down, vertebra by vertebra. And lift up both of your legs. Bend your right knee. Place your left hand on top of the right ankle. Pull it towards your hip area just below your left knee. Push with your right elbow on your right knee. Pushing your right knee away from the chest and pulling your right ankle downward and towards your chest. Bend your left knee. Let's breathe in together. Place your left hand on your left knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and each breath out, pushing with your right elbow the right knee away and the left knee into the chest. Breathing in and out. Place your left hand on the mat next to your hip. Move your complete lower body towards the left. Press your right hand on the right knee away from the chest. Place your right foot on the floor next to you. Breathe in together. Breathing out. Come back to the middle, staying in the same position. Stretch out your legs and your hands towards the sky. Let's circle our wrists and our ankles. Maybe you hear some cracks. These are the synovial fluids getting fluid, lubricating the joints. That's why it's very important to always keep on moving. Come to stillness and bend your left knee. Your right hand grabs the left ankle. Pull it all the way down just below your right knee. With your left elbow, you push the left knee away from the chest. Let's breathe in together. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand on the right knee. Breathing in and out, pulling the right knee into the chest. pushing the left knee away from the chest. Last breath in. Place your right hand next to your hip. Move the lower part of your body all the way to the right. With your right hand, push the left knee away from the chest. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come back to the middle. Stretch out both legs and hands towards the sky. Bring your hands and your legs down towards the floor and hover. And slowly lift both of them back up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathing out. Hovering. Breathing in, lifting up. Continue. Slowly placing both hands behind your head, lifting up your head. And let's cycle. We cycle up into the air and we slowly start cycling, hovering down and back up and going down, hovering and back up. Continue your own tempo, breathing in and out, engaging your core and your buttocks muscles, lifting up your head. Slowly hugging your knees into your chest. Make circles with your knees to the left, right, all around. Breathing in and out. Bringing the weight into the lower back, releasing any tension in the lower back. Now come to stillness in the middle. Place both of your knees to the right side. With your right hand, lift it up and place it on top of the upper knee, pressing the upper knee down towards the lower knee, stretching out your upper leg. Now place both shoulders on the mat, opening your chest, opening your left arm. Gaze to the left. These twists release all the toxins from the organs, the tension from the spine and lower back. Stretching the side of your body under your armpit where the lymph nodes are. Bringing balance to the lymph nodes, which arrange your immune system. Lift up your left hand. Place it on the right knee. Bend your upper knee and lift it back up. Come back to the middle and make circles with your knees, releasing any tension in the lower back area. Slowly making your last circle and place both of your knees towards the left side. Your knees are on the same level as your hips. Gaze to the right, stretch your right hand to the right. Stretch the upper leg out. Place your left hand on top of the upper knee. pressing the upper knee down to intensify the stretch. Bend your upper knee. Come back to the middle. Place both hands on top of your knees. Stretch out your legs towards the sky. Let's switch to a happy baby pose. Both hands on the soles of the feet. From the outside, we hold the soles of the feet. Press the knees towards Mother Earth and stay here for a few deep in-breaths and out-breaths. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Simply to be here in the present moment, together with us in paradise. Let's cradle ourselves, just like babies, not worrying about the past or future, simply breathing in a smile and enjoying the present moment. Let's breathe in this beautiful smile and breathe out any emotions stored in the hip area. And let's cradle ourselves from right to left. Imagine you're here with us in paradise, enjoying this yoga practice together with us. And let's come to stillness in the middle. Place the soles of the feet together and bring your legs down towards Mother Earth. Interlace your hands, stretch them out towards the sky and bring them overhead. Press your shoulder blades together. Let's breathe in together. Fill up your belly, chest and shoulders with air. Stretch out your hands towards the sky and place them palm facing downward next to your hips. Closing your legs slowly. Widen your stance, met with distance. Getting ready to lift up our hips, walk our shoulders under our chest, interlace the hands together, breathing in deeply, engaging your core and buttocks, opening your heart space. Deep breaths in and out, relaxing the facial muscles. Vertebra by vertebra, slowly sinking down, getting ready to lift up the hips with your thumb to the front and your forefingers to the back of your hips. Hold on to your hips, stretch out the right knee towards your face. Bend the right knee, open the left leg. Lift up the right leg, bend the left knee towards the face and open the right leg. Lift up the left leg, changing in your own tempo. Slowly bring both feet together overhead as far as you can. Very nice, stretching the spine completely. Lift up both legs towards the sky. And forward fold, bend the knees, bring them into the chest and lift up the legs towards the sky and bend. Continue in your own tempo. Now keep the knees bent getting ready to come up to a seated position in a rock and roll. Rock and roll, massaging the complete spine and lower back. Rock and roll. Let's come to a seated butterfly position. Fingers interlaced into the toes. Tilt your head to the back. Look at the sky. Open your chest and bring your head back to the middle. Let's start moving our knees like butterflies. Imagine you're a butterfly in your favorite color, flying around, being free. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, simply to be happy. Stay in stillness and slowly walk your hands to the front on the mat. Each breath out, walking a little bit further into your stretch. Slowly coming back up, hold your towel and bring it up. Open your chest, breathing in, and bring the towel back down towards the floor. Place your hands behind your buttocks, slowly closing the knees, placing the knees to the right side of the mat, coming to a tabletop position. Place your hands on the mat. Now I would like you to place your hands on the towel. Sink down your chest. Make a hollow back. Lift up the buttocks. Let's breathe in together and press our chest down towards the mat. Breathing in and out. Each time sinking a little bit deeper into our stretch, keeping the elbows straight. Slowly pick up the towel, lift it up towards the sky. Open your beautiful chest, bring the towel overhead. Press those shoulder blades together, open your heart. Slowly bring the towel back down. Roll it to the front. Place your hands on top of the towel and sink your heart space down. Breathing in and out. Pick up the towel, lift it up, open your beautiful heart and smile. Open your chest and let's stretch to the right side. Breathe in and come back to the middle and stretch to the left side. And come back to the middle. Beautiful. Let's slowly bring the towel down towards the mat. And we're going to roll it to the front of the mat. Place our hands down on the mat. Let's flow to cat. Engage your core, bulge your back and look in between your legs. And cow, look up to the sky. And cat. And cow. And cat. Lift up your right hand to the sky. Open your chest. Let's thread the needle. Bring our right hand just below our chest. left hand towards the sky. Place it on the floor next to your face. Use it as an assist to bring up the right elbow up and lift up the right hand to the sky and place it down on the mat. Breathe in, lift up the left arm, open your chest and thread the needle. Sink down all of your weight on your left shoulder. Lift up your right hand, palm facing upward on your opposite hip crease. Let's breathe in together. Feel the stretch behind your shoulder blade, sinking your weight into the shoulder, opening your chest tiny bits more. And lift up the right hand to the sky. Place it next to the face. Use it as an assist to lift up your left shoulder up to the sky. Stretch out and place your arm back on the mat. Let's walk our hands to the front, elbows on the mat. Let's place our toes into the mat. We're gonna prepare for a dolphin pose. Here in Aruba, you see dolphins swimming in front of the boat, so I like to introduce all the poses of the animals on Aruba. Let's lift up our hips, place our feet flat on the mat, walk them a little bit to the front and widen the stance. Push our chest towards the knees, open your chest. We are looking at an amazing view here at the ocean of Aruba. Breathe in and out. Sink down your knees. Lift up your chest. Open your hands a little bit wider. Let's lift up into our downward facing dog. Let's bend our left knee and look to the left. And bend the right knee and look to the right, alternating bending the knees and gazing to the opposite side. Let's stay to downward facing dog and let's slowly close our legs and lift up the right leg up to the sky. Breathe in, bend your right knee, open your hip area. Feel that wonderful stretch in the hip area. Stretch out the right leg and place it down. Let's stretch the left leg up to the sky. Open your hip, bend your knee. Stretch out. Bend the knee, open your hip. Stretch your left leg out to the sky and hug it in. Place it down on the mat. Bend your knees into a child's pose. Walk your hands to the front. Open your chest. Place your forehead down on the mat. Let's breathe in together and breathe out. Slowly lift up your head. Place your hands on the mat. Let's bend our left knee and let's get into the Pigeon pose. Breathe in, open our chest, look up to the sky. Breathe out. Sink forward. If you wish to, place your towel in front of you. You can place your hands on top of the towel, palms facing downward. Place your forehead on top of your hands. And stay here for a few yogi breaths, breathing in deeply through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Next breath in. Lift up your head. Place your hands on the mat. Place your back toes into the mat. Walk your hands a little bit closer to your hips. Lift up your hips and kick up the left leg towards the sky. All the way up. As high as you can. Open your hips. Bend the knee. Feel the stretch in the hip area. Let's make circles, releasing any tension from the hip area. Place your leg down next to the other one. Sink down your knees. Sink down in child's pose. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Slowly start lifting up your chest. Place your hands flat down on the mat in your tabletop position. Let's slowly bend our right knee into a pigeon pose. Breathe in, open your chest, look up to the beautiful sky, and sinking down your chest. Place your hands down, palm facing down on the mat, and place your forehead on top of your hands. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Next breath in, slowly lift up your head. Breathe in, look up to the sky, open your chest. Walk your hands closer to your hips. Lifting up your hips and kicking up the right leg towards the sky. Lift it up as high as you can and bend your knee. Open your hip space. Enjoy the stretch. Make circles with the knee bent, releasing any tension from the hip area. Place your foot next to the other one. Bend your knees and slowly come to a seated position. Let's bend our left knee and stretch out the right knee. Your left hand goes to the back, close to the buttocks. The right hand goes overhead like a bailarina. Lift up your hips all the way up. Beautiful side stretch. Reach with your right hand as far as you can to really enjoy the side stretch. Bring the right hand back down. Bring your hips down. Place your right hand on the right ankle. Open your chest. Lift up the left hand into a bailarina pose. Breathing in and out, pressing the shoulder blades together. Closing your chest towards your knee, place the left hand on the outside of the right ankle. Open the right hand, gaze to the back. Breathe in and out. Place your right hand back on your ankle, caressing your leg, opening your chest. Place both hands behind you, fingers facing the buttocks, and let's lift up our hips. Breathe in, look towards the beautiful sky, open your chest, engage your core and buttocks. And slowly sinking down towards the mat. Let's do the same on the opposite side. Let's move all the way to the left side of the mat. Bend your right knee. Your left knee is straight. lift up your left hand overhead. Lift up your hips. Stretch the complete left side of your body, reaching out. Slowly sink down. Place your left hand on top of the left ankle. Open your right hand. Press those shoulder blades together. Open your chest, breathing in and out. Close your chest. Place the right hand on the outside of the left ankle. Open your left arm. Gaze to the back. Breathe in and out. Place your left hand back on the ankle, caressing your left leg. Opening your chest. Placing your hands behind your buttocks. Fingers facing the buttocks. Lift up your buttocks. Open your chest. Look up to the sky. Slowly sinking down the buttocks. Let's sit in a cross-legged position. Breathing in, lifting up your hands. Open your chest. Place your hands in a Namaste sign on top of your head. Open your elbows and smile. Sink down your hands in front of your heart space. Massage your heart space with your thumbs. I honor the light, love, peace and beauty within you, because it's also within me. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice together with us. A warm hug from Aruba.